Was the summer before the real world started, and the deal was we would get to go if we cleaned it up and got it running. That is old Winnebago.
What's up, NASCAR Authentics fans? This is Ryan with NASCAR Authentics Reviews. Now I'm here with the Batman vs. Superman cars. And I also have the Wave 5 Jeff Gordon car that was a pain to find. I finally found one of those cars. I also found the Regan Smith number 7. I did not pick that up. And the Jimmie Johnson 48 red vest. And then there were, let's see, Casey Kane. There's Casey Kane number 5, and I believe that was it. But I just went ahead and picked that up because this is the car that's kind of been named as Breaking Spinmaster. So, anyways, we'll take a look at all three of these cars. I've been looking for the Wave 4 cars from Lionel. I've been looking, can't find them yet. But I thought might as well in the meantime, I might as well be doing, I'm going to be doing videos of pretty much 3. So every time I have a video, I'll probably have 3 cars. Just to keep it kind of simple, not cram too much into it. So, we're going to take a look at these, and to get it out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start with this Jeff Gordon 24. Now this car I found at Walmart, and I've been searching for this car forever. So, I'm happy to find it. It's just a little bit, it's not perfect, but I have it, so that's good. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, let's see. Try not to tear too much of it up. Try to keep the box just a little bit. Come on. Being stubborn. There is the car. And here is the box. Yay, so here's the boxes again. Standard box like you see, you have the Jeff Gordon. Great Racers, this is what it was labeled as a Great Racer. Get all the little pieces out. Yep, so there's the box. Alright, and here's the car. We will take a look at that. And here we go.
Alright, here we are with the Jeff Gordon Drive Down Hunger Chevrolet. Now, this car is a pretty cool car that I was super glad to pick up. This is the Drive Down Hunger of Jeff Gordon. This was in the Wave 5, I guess you could say. I guess you could say the Lost Wave of Spinmaster of 2015. So this car I have not seen anywhere else. I was actually going out camping and went to a Walmart and found this. I hadn't found it at all in any of my local stores. I really hadn't found any Wave 5 at all anywhere. I did find a number 3 Dale Earnhardt, but other than that I hadn't found anything. But then again, the Dale Earnhardt really wasn't a part of Wave 5. It was just a throw-in warmer kind of car. So this car isn't exactly perfect. As you can kind of see, there's a little spot right there, and you can't really see it on camera, but there's a little error right here in the, it's just a little smudge or whatever. Then there's a spot right here, but this being the only car I could find, I had to pick it up. So another thing I'd like to point out is also, if you look on the inside, there's far less detail in the dash. There's no tachometer or anything inside the dash. So other than that, I mean, this car is great. So we'll take a look at the box right here, which is pretty much no different than any of the box. There's pretty much no point in showing, all of this. Just to take a quick look at this right here, the Great Racer segment, Drive Down Hunger. Now, this car I was pretty ecstatic to pick up because it is kind of the car that is known to wreck Spinmaster in the NASCAR Authentics line. It had a Coors Light pole award label, but there's not one here because they had to fix it. So that kind of put Spinmaster in a tailwind, from what I understand, and Lionel took over. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted this car especially, is because it was kind of a part of the history. Now at that Walmart, there was also a number 7 Regan Smith Xfinity car, there was the number 5 of Casey Kane Time Warner cable car. There was the Jimmie Johnson red vest lows. So all those others I kind of didn't pick up because they were Spinmaster and I was kind of leaning towards the Lionels. So I kind of left those alone and just picked up this one. So that, I believe, is a number 24 Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet.
Alright, here we go. Next up, we're going to have the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Nationwide Batman Superman car. This car represents Batman as Dale Earnhardt Jr. So, I kind of like this. This car actually was a pain to, a lot of them had chips. We'll take a closer look at it later. But you can see on the back you have, actually you have 4 of these different pictures right here. So I went ahead and picked up number 2 of 4. So this is the second card that is there. So, oops, kind of bent the card. That's kind of a bummer. So it was kind of a bummer that the 2 hero cars didn't run just a little bit closer together. I was kind of hoping that it'd be a little bit more of a competition. I can't remember where Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished. I think it was like top 15 maybe. And of course Jimmie Johnson ended up winning. But I was kind of hoping that they'd finish just a little bit closer, make it more of a competition. It's a neat car though. I like it. I'm really happy with Lionel making these cars, producing these cars for a Walmart exclusive. So the fact that these cars were out pretty soon makes me kind of hope that hopefully Walmart will get their act together and produce these cars faster, maybe as fast as Target can in the future. So there's the car, and we will take a look at it.
Alright, Dale Earnhardt fans, here's the car you've been waiting for. Here we go for a close-up. Right off the bat, I kind of see this, which is kind of interesting. Wonder why there's a square there. It's a complete different color and context. You can kind of see it on the other side. That's something I just now noticed under the camera. So you can kind of see, like right here, it's kind of like the brick, I guess, of the wall. Kind of like at Gotham City, which is pretty neat. So we have Dale Earnhardt, and did he have a win this year? I reckon he didn't. I know he had one in the dual race at Daytona, but he hasn't had one so far this year, I believe, so I guess that is correct with no sticker on top. Now, one thing I kind of wish they had is if they did it kind of like the Superman car and put the whole Batman emblem right full instead of having the nationwide split. But one thing y'all need to be careful of is these chippings right here. Now, I actually went through the entire stack and tried to find the best ones. And I don't remember that when I got it, but I guess I kind of overlooked it. So make sure you kind of check these cars. I always try to check them. But gosh, there were a lot of ones that were terrible. I went pretty much through the entire stack, and this was the best one I could find. So y'all be careful of that. Keep an eye out. Alright, so we have on the back the Superman emblem. And it kind of looks, I don't know if it's offset. I mean, with the bow tie or what. That's something I kind of just noticed now also. But anyways, we kind of have a spot right here on the back. But let's try not to be on the negatives. This is still a great car. And even though I'm kind of like, Batman, whenever I think of Batman, I kind of think of 1960s, the classic Batman series. And if you knew the Batman series, you kind of know this car right here. This is kind of like a Hot Wheels car that I had before. So, if you've never seen that series, you should look at it. You got your parents probably know. You can ask your parents. They'd be like, oh, great. They'd be like, what's, kapow, and, has all those nice words they threw out there. It has Burt Ward and Adam West in it. But it's kind of more like comical. You might think it might be a little bit cheesy, but I love it. They had the first season at Walmart, so I went ahead and picked that up. So I've been watching the first season of Batman. Anyways, back onto here, just like he had the Superman car, he had these blue spots right here that are kind of like the eyes of Batman as he has that super suit, I guess you could say. Kind I guess it wouldn't be like a Hulkbuster suit. It'd be a Hulkbuster suit. It'd be a Superman Buster suit, I reckon. So you kind of see the Exalta that used to be with Jeff Gordon, but it went over to Nationwide. And going with that Exalta, I really hope they have an Exalta car, that red car that Dale Earnhardt is driving this year in the 2016 Lionel Authentics. So, after saying that, this is the car, and I'll let you take a look at it just a little bit better. See if I can focus in. I'll spin it around. So sorry about the delay of this video. I had to do some re-recording and just other stuff, school-wise and work-wise. I've been working some 11-hour days. Alright, sorry about that glitch. I guess I ran out of memory space. So after doing all these reviews on my phone, I kind of have used it up. I guess I need to go back and delete some. But there's a Superman car. I'll go ahead and get through this quickly. Let me know what you think in the comments, which car you think is better. And see you soon.
Alright, here we go, and here's the final car we have up. This is the Jimmie Johnson Superman car. Has lows on the side. So this trading card right here is the first of the two. So let's take it open. There we go. Here's the card right here. Got Superman with an action shot. Alright, same thing on the back. Here we can take a look at the car. Alright. There we go with that. These cars kind of look like they have a more flat material. Like a, I don't know, it's more like, it's not as shiny, it's not as reflective as what it seems like the other Lionel Authentics cars have been. But we'll take that in more of a closer look right now with the Superman Jimmie Johnson's car.
Alright, Jimmie Johnson fans. Here is your car. I guess you could say Jimmie Johnson and Superman fans. This car is really great. I'm really glad they came out with this and put it in the Lionel Authentics line. Although I guess they could be like, man, I guess we kind of should have put it in a race to win version. But I'm pretty sure they won't do that now, seeing how they already have this out. But if they had it in a race to win version, I'm kind of like, man, I wonder if they made just a little bit more money. But even still, I love this car. So you can kind of see on the front that Superman, that giant Superman, unlike the Batman car where it has the Batman, the Nationwide on the bottom. It takes up the full hood. So you can kind of see, I guess, as a part of his uniform or suit. And you have kind of this embroidery in the blue. It goes all the way across the car. And I reckon this is a cape right here that goes right across the top. I guess that's Superman's cape, like it's flying in the wind. So you have this lows on the back in the red, which I reckon is supposed to be a part of the cape as well. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Come on. Oop. Touched a little too hard. There we go. Alright, so you can kind of see the lows in the Chevrolet with that bow tie. Up on top, you can see the Superman, Batman emblem. And on the side, pretty much the same thing as the other lows in that kind of yellowish kind of color, which is kind of interesting. But, yeah, and there is a little bit of an error right there where it kind of overlays, but it kind of looks like it overlaps. So it's not too bad. I've seen worse. But, other than that, I'm pretty surprised about this car and how good it looks. I expected it to be great, and it did look great on the shelf. So there you go. We'll take a look. So as you can kind of see, I was kind of wondering if these 2016 cars would have the new 2016 dashboard with the digital dash, but it doesn't look like Lionel decided to do that, so they kept up with the regular tachometer on the inside, which I thought was kind of interesting. But let me know what you kind of think about this whole Batman versus Superman thing. I'm not really too big of a fan. I'm kind of like more classic superheroes. I don't really think superheroes should fight superheroes. They should all be kind of together, working together and everything. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really base it off of it. But I'm just not too big of a fan of Batman versus Superman and the fighting of that. Just kind of like they had this Avengers with the Civil War. Who was it? Captain America versus Iron Man. I'm not really fond of that. But anyways, there we go. There is the Lowe's Jimmie Johnson 48 Superman car. So let me know what you think. I noticed these on the front also. These little red spots right here, I guess they're supposed to be his eyes, how he has that laser vision, laser beams that comes out of his eyes, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice detail that they have. And yep, that's a pretty awesome car. Alright.
So there has been your look at 3 fantastic cars by Lionel and Spinmaster. So, if you haven't picked these cars up, you might want to. Go ahead and at least check them out. They're only at Walmart. And thank you for watching. Make sure to click that like button, subscribe, and comment below. I like to hear your comments. So, thank you for checking it out. Alright, NASCAR Authentics, checking out.